This series is for those who still think and for those who want to keep up with a world accelerating under AI.
A lot of Americans say the same thing. I stopped following politics. It's exhausting. Nothing makes sense anymore. Is that just political fatigue?
No, that feeling has a name: information overload by design. When a person is flooded with contradictory signals, their brain stops asking questions. Not because they're stupid, but because the cost of thinking becomes too high. That's when people say, let them decide, I'm tired. And that is the moment democracy quietly weakens.
You're saying this didn't happen naturally. Can you give a concrete example Americans would recognize?
Yes, during Trump's first term, one of his senior advisors openly described the strategy: create constant disruption, make every day unpredictable, overwhelm the media and opponents. The goal wasn't persuasion. The goal was disorientation. When everything is breaking news, nothing is fully understood.
But shouldn't people adapt? Why does this work so well?
Because the human mind evolved to focus on one threat at a time. When faced with 10 crises simultaneously, people instinctively choose survival mode, reduce attention, delegate responsibility, follow strong signals instead of complex reasoning. This is not weakness, it is biology. But modern politics learned how to exploit it.
So what happens when people stop trying to understand?
Decision-making concentrates in fewer hands, not through a coup, not through tanks, but through voluntary surrender. I don't have time. I don't know enough. Someone else will handle it. History shows this pattern clearly. It never starts with dictatorship. It starts with mental exhaustion.
People would say, but we are talking about real scandals, Epstein, corruption, personal drama.
Yes, and notice how perfectly that works. It is far easier to argue about who knew what or who wore what than to discuss ground operations abroad, long-term energy dependency, silent shifts in global alliances. One creates emotion, the other requires thinking. Noise protects power better than secrecy ever could.
So what is the alternative? What can a single person actually do?
Start with one habit. When you feel confused, don't ask, what should I think? Ask, who benefits from me not thinking at all? Your voice still matters, but only if it is conscious.
So this series is not for everyone.
No, it is for those who still think. Not louder, not faster, but deeper. If you're still asking questions, you're not late, you're early. Silence is not neutrality. Confusion is not innocence. Think carefully. If you're watching this, you're not just part of a minority. You're on the right trajectory. We will continue bringing you information, context, and analysis to help you navigate a world that's changing faster than ever. This series exists so you don't lose orientation, as AI, power, and speed reshape reality.